welcome to our gallery and to the 25th edition of the Salon du Dessin. We are very proud and happy to be part of it, and we have especially for this year made a tribute to my father-in-law, who represented many artists from the second École de Paris. On this wall there's Jean Bassène, Charles Lapique, Maurice Estève, Balthazar Lobo and Gaston Chessac. My father-in-law was really very engaged in representing these artists, and he knew most of them personally. Continuing the tradition of the gallery, we brought other works by Van Gogh, Bonnard, Tiepolo, Boucher and many other artists, so we are very happy.
Van Gogh, he didn't do that big of an oeuvre. I think he painted roughly about 1,000 paintings, and I think he produced about the same amount of drawings. And this drawing as well, he's still in Holland, so it's an early drawing, and it's not the most joyful of drawings. It's a backyard scene, and you have three figures that are not really communicating to each other, so it has a bit of a dark feeling about it. But then if you look at the left of the drawing, you see the top of a church, so there is also the kind of symbol of hope.
The pastel by Bonnard is very beautiful because it is very powerful with the colors and that, but it really shows a very intimate view of his wife bathing, and it is very nice. There are some photographs of the artist while he's working, and he has the pastel in the back hanging, and one really feels it is something which was important personally to himself. This is a very beautiful work by Géricault, where it shows the working horses from the English period. And wonderful is also in the back, he makes also another drawing of a horse. And if you look carefully, there are two horses, one which is drawn very faintly in the back, and then the very heavy and very strongly drawn horse in the front. We also have a very beautiful and very touching drawing by Giovanni Secantini, and it is something he remembered from his childhood. He went away from home with people who promised him to give him a job and opportunities, and then on the way they robbed him out and cheated him and left him totally on his own. And this drawing, which he worked and reworked, captures exactly that moment. So it is quite an important and sad moment of the artist, and I think the drawing reflects very much this tragedy and this moment of desperation. So it is again very intimate, very strong and very moving.
Drawings have a very intimate feel about them. Usually when you go to a collector, you go into his private home and he goes and shows it to you. So it's very different from paintings, which you can hang in a museum or in a gallery. Drawings are light sensitive, so in the way that the relationship between the viewer and the drawing comes about is totally different. And the nice thing about the Salon du Dessin is that these drawings, it gives them a platform to kind of, for collectors and also for the general public to come and see such wonderful things as the Bonnard or Van Gogh, or things that you probably wouldn't see in a museum usually.